Hi, I'm Molly, and I did my lesson for phonemic awareness on one-syllable words with their final and beginning sounds. Before this lesson, I will have taught my students what a one-syllable word is. Their homework last night was to pick a stuffed animal that is one syllable and bring it to school. We're going to use that stuffed animal today in our bridge activity. I would start my lesson by asking them what animal sounds like dog, a dog. I would then ask them what is the final sound in dog. We will have previously just touched base on the final sounds, and I hope that they remember and they are able to correctly answer. Then I will review with what is a one-syllable word. After that, I would lead into my motivation. I got a song off of YouTube. It's called Break It Down. I am using my laptop to record myself, so I can't show it to you, but I think I will be able to play it, and we can listen to it. It's called Break It Down. Alright, so that's just a sample of the song, and you can keep going with different words and sounding out the words, each individual sound in the word. After that, we would go over my animal of choice, which is a mouse. What is Minnie? She is a mouse. And then I have a series of questions about Minnie, and I would have the students repeat back to me, what is the beginning sound in mouse? Mouse. This would lead into our activity that I asked each student to bring an animal for. I would have the students line up on one side of the classroom, and for them to go to the other side of the classroom and cross the bridge, they would have to state the beginning sound of their animal. For example, if a student brought a bear, they would say bear, and they would get to cross the bridge to the other side. I would repeat this with all of my students. Once they have all reached one side of the classroom, to return to their desks and cross the bridge again, they would have to say the final sound of their animal. So, bear, that would be correct. My goal would be for all of my students to not have to try more than 3 times to get both the beginning and final sound correct with their animal. If they get it wrong, they have to go back to the end of the line and wait for their turn again. After this, after the students have gone back to their desks, I would pair them up, and they would each have a set of objects. I have a ball, a block, and a cup. This game is kind of like an I Spy game. The student will, they will choose an object silently to themselves, and they will give the other student a clue, such as ends with K. So the other student would choose which item ends with K, a block, a ball, or the cup. The block. Then it would be the next student's turn. The student, for example, could say begins with B. Which items begin with B? We have a block, a ball, and a cup. Both a block and ball begin with B. So this would be the students' selections to be correct. After that, I would give them time until that I see that my students are no longer interested in the game. Those students, I would give them a specific sound to find a picture in their reading book of an object or an animal that either begins or ends with that specific sound. My homework for the day would be for each student to go home, and this time I would like them to bring a picture or even draw a picture of their pet or a pet that they would like to have so that we can identify the beginning and final sounds tomorrow during our review. My special needs learners and my English remediation students, they would receive one-on-one time with me or the paraprofessional, going over what exactly it means to be the beginning sound and what it means to be the ending sound. I think it's very important that they understand the vocabulary of the beginning and the end so that they know exactly what sound that they're looking for. I would also go over the mouth, teeth, chin, tongue, how to actually say the sound correctly. Bear. Mouse. Those things are very important. If their mouth is not correctly saying the word, they're not going to catch on, nor are they going to pronounce the word correctly. For enrichment, I wanted to challenge my students to see how they know what letters go with what sounds. This enrichment project would not be for accuracy. I found a worksheet, and it's just for beginning sounds. It has a picture of a bag, a van, a pig, and the only letters that are missing are the beginning letters. So the bag picture underneath has 3 blocks. The first block is blank, and the next 2 blocks have an A and a G. I would show you the picture of the worksheet, but I don't have a printer and was unable to get a printout.